What is the end goal of all this? Like to get rich, to make a living doing this, or?
He decided to wait until we'd been together 7 years, until I moved across the fucking country, left all my friends, my bands behind.
Let's talk about it, because I used to be her. Back in 2018, I moved down to Dallas to make a relationship work that I had been entertaining on and off for about 2 years long distance. This was a man that I thought I was absolutely in love with. You could not tell me nothing about my man. You couldn't tell me nothing about my relationship. You couldn't tell me that I wasn't going to marry this man, have all his babies, live in a big ass house with a white picket fence and a dog. I was delusional. And it didn't matter, because in that delusion, I was in my mind thinking he's going to see everything that I'm giving up, everything I'm sacrificing. He's going to recognize how bad I want this to work. And he's going to see how much I love him. And I'm going to get that in return. And we're going to live happily ever after. And guess what? It didn't work like that. It's a few reasons why it didn't work. Number one, when I moved down here, I wasn't established. I had a job, but I didn't have friends. I didn't have family. I never went out. I never did anything. If I ever hung out, it would be with him and his family or him and his friends. I didn't even have a life. I was extremely depressed. I wanted to go home so bad, but baby, I was holding on so tight to that relationship because I knew exactly what I wanted and everything that I had sacrificed, and there was no way I wasn't going to obtain it. But what I did not realize back then was I wasn't even happy. The reason I wasn't happy was because I didn't understand that I had completely lost myself. I had molded myself to become a woman that he would be in love with and that he would want to be with. I wasn't Jam anymore. Even my homegirls back home and my friends back home did not recognize who I was because I had completely absorbed myself with pleasing him. When that relationship ended, that may have been some of the worst abandonment that I have ever felt in my life. And the reason why I have felt so abandoned now I know is because I did not have my own. And I had literally had to press reset on my life because my life had revolved around him. I'm not saying don't move your life for nobody, don't transition for nobody, but just make sure you're established. Oftentimes we feel as though when we're in a relationship and we're giving 100% and we're loving and pouring into that person, we automatically expect that in return. But see, life just does not work that way, unfortunately. Just because you are good to someone does not guarantee they're going to be good to you. It's a hard truth, but it's real. And the more I sit and think about that situation and talk about it out loud, it just makes me sick to my stomach to know that I allowed someone to take me up and down through it. But it's also making me realize how grateful I am to have experienced that, because now I know better. Had I had someone tell me the things that I'm sitting here telling y'all, then I probably would have made a different decision. But at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. Just make sure you don't give up yourself for someone that's not giving you what you know you absolutely deserve.
Oh my God.